Today I will tell you about the top 10 Bollywood movies based on school and college life that one must watch definitely. Wake Up Sid. It is the quintessential college movie. In fact, students from all generations would be able to relate to it, because it typically deals with college life and all the confusions you face once it's over. Be it old friendships falling apart, college romances breaking, failing exams, being clueless about what to do in life after college, having strained relationship with your parents, or finally finding your true calling in life, Wake Up Sid is one feel-good movie which will sure evoke a lot of college time memories. In Mumbai, Siddharth Mehra is, in the words of his father, an arrogant, spoiled brat. He lives with a doting mother and a father who covers his expenses and credit card bills. Sid takes his college finals, then starts work at his father's business. He lasts less than a week before walking out. At a graduation party, he meets Aisha, newly arrived from Calcutta and set on becoming a writer. He shows her the city and helps her refurbish a rented flat. He asks if she'd like to progress from friend to something more, but she says no, he lacks ambition and isn't her type. Will her words, his exam results, a confrontation with his parents, and a break with his friends be enough to wake Sid up? Ishq Vishk. As the name suggests, the film explores the super messed up college romances. You know when you're in love with someone but then that person isn't in love with you. But then later you are in love with that person, but you are actually in a relationship with someone else. Didn't I messed up? But that's what college romances are all about. If you two had complicated relationships and friendships in college, you'd definitely be able to relate with this one. Rajiv Mathur decides to go conditionally steady with fellow collegian Payal, so that B can be permitted to go on an outing. Payal accepts and accompanies him. During the outing he gets intoxicated, and attempts to molest her, and she decides to dump him. Thereafter slighted but not beaten, Rajiv turns on his charms on another beauty, the gorgeous Alicia Sahai. But will she be as permissible as Payal? Rung de Basanti. This one is definitely one hell of a coming-of-age college-based movie, which touched a lot of hearts and had a lot to convey to the audience. While other college movies typically dealt with various issues in college life, this one did the same, and beyond. We all know how, in the movie, this group of friends come together from different walks of life: a rich brat, a middle-class Muslim boy interested in art, a happy-go-lucky Haryanvi boy, a strictly Hindu student politician, a pretty sweet girl, and an older guy who refuses to get out of college because he thinks he has no stand beyond the college gates. And while they are busy enjoying their carefree lives, taking road trips, eating a junk food and whatnot, they get entangled into something much bigger, and end up starting a revolution. If you've had such amazing friends in college, or if you've been part of something big in your college life, this movie would definitely remind you of your college days. Dil Dosti Etc. Dil Dosti Etc. explores slightly darker themes like student politics, college elections, sex, and much more. While one of the characters in the film is a rich, spoiled brat who is out indulging in sexual escapades, the other is a typical middle-class student politician who is trying to make it big. Delhi-based fellow collegians cum hostelers, Sanjay Mishra and Apurv, challenge each other to win the university elections and sleep with 3 different girls respectively before the election results. While Sanjay sets out to canvass his candidacy, often with violence, against his opponents, nonchalant Apurv picks on Vaishali, a prostitute, cute and adorable high school student, Kintu, and is on the lookout for a third girl. The question is, will Apurv be able to find a third girl in time, and will Sanjay make a mark as the president of the Delhi University Students' Union? Mujhe se friendship karoge. When you can't make it on your own, the best thing to do is to fake it. But the question remains, how long can you fake true love? If Rahul the rock star has got the voice and the looks, Vishal the writer has the brains. If Malvika, the fashion design student and biker chick, can get heads turning with just her looks, Prati the photographer, can say a million things with her pretty pictures. What Vishal and Prati can't do, is spell it out to Malvika and Rahul that they love them. But liking someone on Facebook is a lot easier. And when you can't make it on your own, the best thing to do is to fake it. So, Vishal becomes Rahul and Prati becomes Malvika by taking their identities online, and they start friendshipping each other. They chat, like, tag and LOL together and do a great job of pretending to be someone else. But the question remains, how long can you fake true love? In short, Rahul loves Malvika. And Malvika loves Rahul. But Rahul is not Rahul. Rahul is Vishal. And Vishal loves Malvika too. But Malvika is not Malvika either. Malvika is Prati. And Prati loves Rahul. But Prati hates Vishal. And Vishal hates Prati. It's the most screwed up love story. But you are definitely going to love this movie. 16. Welcome to 16's world. Once upon a time, it was the age of innocence, the age of sweetness, the age when one had the first crush. But times have changed. 16 is a story about lost innocence and teenage heartache in urban India. Meet Anu, young, intelligent, good-looking, sensitive, ambitious. Brash, bold, with lots of attitude. She's almost a woman now in the way she dresses, in the way she approaches life. She is aware of the effect she has on the men around her. She has been through breakups, has flings, and wants to be the Miss India so that she can one day rule the glamour world. Meet Tanisha, in search of love, withdrawing at the slightest notice of an imperfection. Tanisha is gutsy but more rooted. Going on a blind date is not a problem with her. Meet Nidhi, traces of innocence and a whole lot of sweetness, but still in the throes of first love, full of dreams. Unlike the cynical Anu and the practical Tanisha, she makes you want to be 16 again, experience all that was good with those days. Meet Ashvin, an introverted and completely lacking in confidence. Tanisha's classmate, best friend and silent lover. His life is overshadowed by a dominating and violent father who would leave nothing to make him an IAS officer. 16 captures the life of these teens, as they go through their loves, dreams and destructions in their school, home, and the outside world. 16 is the story of their friendship and turbulent route it takes through the growing up years. And also about the adults around them who make, unmake, and remake their world, sometimes brutally, sometimes beautifully. 16 is a wickedly funny film. It makes you laugh even as it tells you disquieting truths about your kids. It sucks you into their deep dark world of sassy, saucy, sexy, highly informed, intelligent, aggressive, go-getter kids with hearts that are still tender and looking for love and meaning. Time out. Years of friendship, laughter, and love shared between two brothers faces the music when a 14-year-old boy is confronted with the complexities of a simple relationship. Predominantly a campus film, this teen drama delves into the psyche of a 14-year-old Gaurav and his coming to terms with adolescence. How his tumultuous relationship with elder brother Mihir silences his inner turmoil and helps him discover and embrace his own identity forms the story. This is a eye-opening movie, and a must-watch movie from my side. Fookery. Fookery is one hell of a funny movie, and it was, no doubt, a surprise hit. With no A-list star in its cast, and just with a bunch of newbies, the film stood out because of a pretty interesting storyline. Well, for all the guys who didn't particularly study in top colleges, Fookery would definitely remind them of their college days. You see kids who go to not-so-popular colleges, sometimes double the fun. Fookery dealt with different issues of college life: less pocket money, the drive to make extra bucks somehow, the urge to impress your girlfriend by any means, and of course, the jugards we all used to get out of sticky situations. If you were a total out-of-control nutcase in college, this one would sure bring a lot of memories back for you. Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. Whenever I think of college movies in Bollywood, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai is the first one which springs to my mind. And why not? The movie has undoubtedly earned the status of a classic film, which depicted the true blue modern generation on the big screen for the very first time. You know, the whole miniskirts scene, westernization, a stud boy, college romance, and the works. It captured everything which defined the Gen X back then. This is one film which would definitely make you remember your puppy love and that one best buddy of yours from back in the days. Last but not the least, Three Idiots. I bet every student in India must have watched this movie at least once. This one is for all those hostel boys in the engineering colleges. Based on Chetan Bhagath's novel, 3 Idiots is a must-watch when it comes to Bollywood movies based on college life. Be it the concept of bromance between the 3 college students or college romance, the super strict professor, the stress of exams, or the super stress of college placements, this movie is bound to evoke at least one college memory for everyone out there. Of course, particularly for those who studies engineering. On that note, check out these 10 college movies which would definitely take you back in time. I bet each of them will evoke a particular memory from those good old days. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel Bollywood Bhaukal for more updates.